Good morning, Victor. Good morning, Melissa. Good morning, Oliver Todd. Good morning, In Chai, Athena. Hello, Zenzi. Hi, Sam. Hi, Annabelle. Hi. Good morning, Ari. Good morning, Fender Chick. Grand Rising, Tina Marie. Good morning, Bobby. I channel, yes, that's what I channel. Good morning. I didn't bring Elliot today. No, I can't like type them. I can't write them out. I only speak them. I paint them. Good morning, Indigo. How are you? Good morning, Robin. I channel it. I've been doing it for 21 years. I only allow that which is in harmony with my true being. Yes. Good morning, Kath. How are you? Oh, thank you. This is where I do Reiki in my shop. Good morning, Empath. How are you? You can do it, Oliver. It comes from inside of you. Good morning, Mimi. You're a bit tired. I got some sleep last night, so I'm a little better today. Good morning, Jen. Yes. What? I don't have cross earrings. That's an ankh. Good morning, Corey. Oh, cool. No, it's an ankh. The cross was a torture device. I don't think it makes good jewelry. Isn't that crazy? That was cool. I'm excited we caught it. We've had several experiences in that place, like several experiences there. I have a story I can. Good afternoon, Kat. I'll tell you the story when we get going a little later. It was a torture device. It happened several times last night. Oh, did it? Oh, I need to go back and watch. I just saw the one because Evie messaged me and she said, "You got to explain to us what we saw." And she told me about it, and I was like, "What?" So I went back and watched it. It's pretty cool. I don't, Oliver Todd. It's something you're just gonna have to search and find. All right. Yeah, we caught a portal, what looked like a portal or a wormhole or something in the live last night. I did a TikTok about it. I just posted it this morning, but I'm gonna go watch. If there's more than one, I'm gonna have to go find the others too. Yeah, it's super cool. But we've had several experiences in that spot. Good morning, Anna. I'm gonna go back and see if there's more. That's pretty cool. Really, really cool. And we had a sign behind them, which is kind of funny. We put follow at Tree Stories on the sign, and Lainey put I love plasma on there, so it could have been plasma playing around. Who knows? I'm happy to see your face. Yeah, I saw that. I felt that, Cass. Yesterday was so weird for me. It's like I was in a dream state. All that Piscean energy and all that timeline shifting and all the stuff that's going on energetically, I was like ground, trying to ground all day. I'm good. Oh, the Book of Tokens. Yeah, it's really great. It's a great book. I've gotten a lot. I got a lot of stuff out of that book. A lot of cool teachings, revelations from that book. All right, we have 52. We can go ahead and get started. Good morning. Yes, we had Tree Stories. We did a sound bath last night. Well, happy birthday. Good morning. All right, guys. If you're new here, we always start these sessions with I only allow that which is in harmony with my true being. Thank you. I'm gonna pin that comment if I can. Well, maybe. Why won't it let me pin? What in the world? There it is. Pin. All right. I only allow that which is in harmony with my true being. All right, guys. And now I'm going to connect to you. All right, and let's ground. Push your energy deep into the earth. Imagine that your feet are roots and they're going deep. This way, all this beautiful energy that's coming to you is also going through you to heal and raise the frequency of the planet where you are. And let's light up this crystal grid across the world. Tell me where you're from. South Carolina, Wisconsin, Maryland, England, Illinois, Chicago, the UK, Colorado Springs, England, Illinois, New York City, Arizona, Utah, Scotland, Philadelphia, Ohio, Texas, Arizona, Connecticut, Sweden, Texas, Missouri, Colorado, New Hampshire, Oklahoma, hi Jared, Minneapolis. Thank you for the lightning bolt, Matthew. How are you today? Good morning, Sherry in Texas. I'm excellent today. I got some rest last night. Feel really, really good. Colorado, live in England. Good morning, Cher Bear. Okay. Wisconsin. All right. Thank you for the heart me. Urso, dorso. Let's ground again. Good morning, Connie. One more time. This Piscean energy is so dreamy. Grand rising, Chris. Thank you for the heart, me cats. Good morning, Ginger. Borasatria, Boratikanarasa. Thank you for the heart, me cat. Orsoto. Ooh, did y'all see that glitch? You can't find the video of the portal. It should be the last one I posted. Wow. Thank you for the dragon. I love the dragon so much. So we are in some real intense energies right now. A lot of codes, a lot of shifting, a lot of things are going on right now. Yes, it is. It is a big portal, Evie. So we are, let's get some things kind of balanced here. Yesterday was a very intense day for me. I had to ground and ground and ground and continue to ground. And settle. Like it was like I was acclimating and adjusting and shifting, and it was constant. So I was working real hard to come into this timeline. It's probably your heart chakra, sweetie. Thank you for the heart, me. Yeah, it hit me pretty hard too. Nothing was working yesterday. My shop, like none of my, it was odd. It was an odd day. It was very odd. Oh, super cool. Oh, and the planets are aligning. There's a lot going on. That Pisces, that new moon in Pisces. Pisces is all over the place. There's a lot of Pisces energy right now. And that Piscean energy is very dreamy. That portal is crazy. I'm really excited that we caught it on video. And slow it way down. That's a really good idea. You need some nurturing. Okay, Jamie. Yeah, I think we are all, this new energy that we're in is, we've been preparing for it though. You know, we've been doing a lot of work to get here, to get to this place, to be able to withstand it and to be able to handle it without any harm, right? It's just been, we're so aware that we're picking up on it and we're seeing the shifts, you know? We're experiencing it on in our physical bodies, in our awareness. I went through a lot of emotions yesterday too. It was almost a grief. It was interesting. I was grieving the past I don't know, it was interesting. We have prepared the vessel 100%. It was a shedding of old and stepping into the new, and the new was so vast. And so, it was like, oof. Good morning, Cole. I had to do a lot of allowing. Thank you for the heart, me. We're doing Reiki, sweetie. So I had to be real careful not to shut it down, not to turn it off, and not to stop it, but allow it to continue to open and continue to open and continue to open and continue to open. Yes, that past programming, the realization of the Maya was real strong with me yesterday. I was in a dream state. I'm a lucid dreamer, so I know what I'm doing in my dreams. I'm in real control in my dreams. And I felt like I was in a dream all day yesterday. Yeah, I had some grief yesterday. It was like I was grieving or releasing and letting go and shedding, and I could feel the old programming in my body. I could feel, different things just falling away, and it was like rising up, and I would feel it, and it would release and shed. So it was a good morning, Heather. An interesting day for me, and I've had those. This is not the first time this has ever happened. It's happened before. Yesterday was just really intense. Borata dobraya. Borasotia droborda. Yes, it's grieving the old, yes. It's like a death and rebirth simultaneously, which is an odd sensation. Oh, yeah. It's like the story of Plato's cave, where there were 3 men that had been locked in this cave, and they had been chained to the floor, and they faced the cave wall. And the only light source was coming from behind them, and there were puppeteers casting shadows onto the wall. And the only thing they had ever seen or known were the shadows that had been cast onto the walls by the puppeteers. And then one day, one of the men got loose. He broke his chains, and he ran out, right? Ran out of the cave. He found his way out, and he ran out, and it was open. It was vast. And it was bright, and it was beautiful, and there were trees, and everything was there, and it was so vast and so big and so bright, and he'd never seen a tree before. And so it terrified him. And so he ran back into the cave and found his place on that cave floor facing that wall. And he sat down with no chains, and he stayed in the oppression, because the vastness of awakening, right? The vastness of liberation, the vastness of enlightenment was too much for him. And so he ran back into the cave. And we do that. We do that with our awakening. When it starts to open up and it's vast, we'll turn it off, because we're like, whoa, that's too much. And we temper it. And I had to work really hard yesterday not to do that. I just had to allow it and allow it. So I had to sit with what I was feeling and allow it to come up and allow it to, pass. So just expand open, relax it open, allow it to come open, allow it to open, allow it to open. There's nothing to fear. Tell me about it, Cole. Remember, the fear is the guide, showing you where your power is. So whatever you fear, go there, unless it's a bear. Happily excited. I love that. Reframing that word, because excitement and fear are the same feeling. Ah. Gotcha. Happy anticipation. You know, when you have that understanding of what fear is, that it really is a guide, it really is the angel showing up to teach you, right? To guide you to your strength. It does transmute it to excitement. Oh, cool, Matthew. Yeah. Right. Right. Good morning, Danny. Right. Oftentimes, Jamie, the nurturers, the healers, they're so good and so nurturing to others, and they leave themselves out of that. Oh, nice. Oh, wow, Cole, that's interesting. Yes. Right. Yeah. Tomorrow is the 7. Are you talking about the planets lining up? Oh, wow. I love that for you. Grand Rising Land. The new moon rises at 4:44. I love that. That Piscean new moon, man. Yeah. You know, I think that meaning is different in every situation, especially if you have guides or loved ones that you can ask for a feather. Yes. I am the dragon. You damn right you are. Good morning, Daisy. I'm sensing something. I'm smelling it. Call the dragons. There it is. Yeah. No, I didn't bring Elliot today. I can't explain it. It's maybe it is my dragon. Reiki or Sita. Decopertar. Baratatia, soportekene, satoria tokopertia, sataria no, bikia so, satoria kor, setaria nekiatro, sitaria porcapa, sabakia no. Ua, da soportia kia serenia, kupernitia sa, sapakia soportena, sekia toreo moka parpaya sataria kor. Yesimia, ua korsi. Urosoparna Gatorsi Soperna Katai Hu Sataromaka Yasota. Grand Rising. Frogs. Grand Rising. Ask your guides. I try not to, oh, thank you, Heather. I try not to assign universal meanings to things, because I think that that doesn't work for me, right? It has the meaning you have, it has the meaning for you, right? So it's always different. So when people ask me questions like, what does it mean when? I try not to give them a universal answer. I don't think that it's, I don't think that is the way to do it. I would advise them to go within and have a meditation and ask for their guides, and they'll get the answer. And whatever resonates, whatever feels right, whatever hits that right note inside of you, you're like, there it is, you know? And because everybody's so different, everybody's experience is different, and everybody's path is different. And so I believe that those answers are within you. It's copper. I sell these in my TikTok shop. There's a video on my profile with the link. I don't know. Thank you for the follow, Jill. Borso Beatano de Corsi. I have too, Jen. I've had some really strong experiences with some hawks these past couple of months. But the hawk medicine is usually like about seeing, like rising above it and looking at the situation. So when the hawks show up, they're messengers to tell you, look. I normally don't work in hawk medicine. I'm an owl. But they're coming to me right now. Good morning, Robin. How are you? Thank you for the heartbeat. Haliador, Bakeaso, Batariatorida, Sokoniate, City over Kakatria. Sonoto. So the portal in the video, let me tell you a story. The first experience I had with that portal, it was with the painting. I walked, I was outside, sitting on a bench outside, enjoying the day, right? And did you see it several times? I'm going to have to go and watch the rest of the video and see how many I can find, how many times it opens. So I walked inside after sitting outside, and I could hear, it was really interesting, the energy in the shop just turned on, like all of it just turned on, and I knew that I'd stepped into another dimension. And I could hear the stones. I could hear the frequency of the stones. And then they all introduced themselves to me. The first table, I heard it got really loud. It turned up its volume. And I walked over to it. And all the stones introduced themselves to me. Their frequencies, their sound, their energy, everything. And then when it was done introducing itself, it quieted down. And the other table, the sound lit up. And so I was like, whoa, this is, and then everything started happening. And then this owl that I have downstairs turned into a portal. And she said to me, she said, go upstairs. And so I was like, okay, here we go. And I walked upstairs. And when I walked upstairs, I walked over to that painting that was behind Jamie, right? And it started spinning. The phoenix in it started spinning, and it opened up, and I was standing on my feet on the floor, and I was like I could see my consciousness being pulled into that portal, and it went straight in, and it was giving me information. And then after it was done, my consciousness came back, and then I walked over to the other portal, and I went through that one, and it gave me information. And so I got that happened in the middle of the day. And so that was the first thing that ever happened. And then we were having yoga, and one of our people she was on the floor doing yoga, and she said, "BB, do you just paint portals for fun?" And I was like, "Well, I mean, just, whatever." And she said, "Well, I locked it." And I was like, "You can't lock my portal. What are you talking about?" But and then a kid was so funny, because this kid, I say kid, he was probably about 19 or 20, right? Walked upstairs, and we told him, we said, "Look, be careful. There's a portal up there." We were just like, And when he walked up here, he tripped and fell right in it. It was kind of funny. But yeah, we've had a lot of experiences in that particular space, in that particular portal. So a lot of downloading, yes. And so it's real fun. Good morning, Shaka. How are you? Yes, it's in my shop. Yes. Right. Right. It is fascinating. It's really interesting. We have interesting things that just, this place is so magical, and like so many things happen in here. It's like unbelievable. I don't think it was already there. I think that we did that. I think that it opened. Yeah. I don't have a website right now. I'm actually working on that. My wife is working on creating a website for the shop. She's going to have to be the one to organize it and do it, because I don't have the capacity to keep up with it. I'm doing too many other things. I can't maintain it. So she's working on it yet. Right. I just need extra people. Right. I need extra people to do it. So she said she would do it. Grand Rising, Jason. How are you? But yeah, and so when the portal showed up in the video last night, I'm like, oh wow, right? And so I'm real excited about it. And y'all are telling me that it happened several times, so I'm gonna go in and see how many times it happened, and I'm gonna try and cut them all in. I think that's cool. And I think slowing down the video to look at it would be interesting. Real interesting. You can see it open, like you can see it. You can see it. Like, it's pretty clear. I'm going to have to watch the whole thing for sure. How do you empower? I put them in my hands, and I push the energy in. I posted it this morning. It was the live. We did a live last night. We did a sound bath with Tree Stories and Renee, and it got caught. It opened up in the live. Apparently, a couple of times. I've got to go watch the whole thing. I just found one. Evie told me about it this morning, and I went back and looked at it, and I found one, and I was like, oh my gosh! But now that y'all are telling me it was several, I'm gonna go and try to get them all. See how many times it happened. It's really cool. It's really interesting. I'm glad we caught it on video. We talk about this place all the time, and we're like, how magical it is, and the experiences that we have. I'm really excited to catch it on video. It's on my profile. It should be the last one I posted. Ooh, that's beautiful. Thank you for that. That is beautiful. You'll have to tell me about that. Love you. Love you, Cole. I guess I'll see you tomorrow for your attunement. A portal is a gateway to another realm or dimension or frequency. It's like bridge, so to speak. A door is a portal, something that's in between two spaces. You know what I mean? Like the door, like my front door is a portal. And I'm gonna use this as a metaphor so you can kind of understand what I'm saying. A doorway is a portal into another space. Okay, so it's the threshold. It's what is between two spaces. So a portal is what's between two spaces. And so when you see one, and energetically, you're seeing the space between two dimensions, two energies. Yes. I was walking. There was one time I was walking, and I go through portals all the time. I can see them, but I'm often in many dimensions all at one time. But I saw it as I was walking, and I was like, I'm just gonna walk through it. I'm just gonna do it. And so I walked through, and as soon as I walked through, I looked over because I was at a crossroads, right? I looked over, and there was an owl feather this big sticking up right there, waiting for me on the other side of it. Yeah, it was really cool. It's amazing what you find when you become aware. When you start to be aware of where you are. You know, I love these butterflies. These are beautiful. Thank you. Grand Rising, Lisa. Thank you for the heart rate. Thank you for the heart rate, Jen. Sub. Oh yes, I think we all have. Everything's different. I've noticed it's expanded. Like I can see it's subtle, but I can see that things are bigger and wider and more open. Me and Lainey keep saying that we're like, we should probably write these things down, but there's just no way to write it down. It's just a lot. What would happen if someone stayed in the space? Use a voice recorder. Yeah. And you know, I've tried that and it just, I don't know. Yeah. How's your cat? Was it your cat, Corey? What did they say? Oh, she didn't. I didn't get to meet with her. Oh, I'm so sorry. Precosono Bocomarsi, Satotora, Hakariator, Satriania, Corpicitea, Somercata, Satriator, Sakamartiator, Satriatia Catariania, Satoto. Bocomai, Seriatia, calling the Archangel Metatron, Bokupabra, Sakariator, Sato Marcasi, Satariator, Sapokatasai, Nekesataria, Bocorsinia, Borsitaria, Sototo, Dakariatia, Somarcasi, Desitiriator, Macasator, Dakariasor, Bakariasi, Datoruma, Fuakiato, Sanedia, So, Brecosanai, Setiria Su, Brekesenia, Bokomartai, Sateria Sol, Dekelnordia, Sateria Sol, Brekesotia, Betetia, Sopertetia, Somercapra, Sateriatia, Soperkaya, Sateria Nor. Gya, Seteria por Sakariasi, Bokonatai, Satoria, Desatia, Fuakatia, Portiania, Se. Bopapia, Desitia, Diacorpaba, Senetio, Beperkia, Bopercata Titia Corpatata, Kaya Sopercata Yato Cormagi. Seretia. See. Alright, let's ground that. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, that was interesting. I could see the connection. I could see it go out. I'm excited to hear that. Oh, I love that. Metatron. Metatron is Enoch. He ascended and became an angel. He inspires writers and creatives. Oh, we felt it. I mean, it was intense in here. I was back here channeling hand mudras. I was in a whole different place. But we weren't like most of us in the room are not watching the we're not watching Jamie and Renee. We're in our own little world. Sometimes we're laying down. Sometimes, I was sitting up doing hand mudras. I was channeling hand mudras in the back. So, most of us were, most everybody was laying down. Ordo Dea Somaka Santo Santo. I did. Oh yeah, I do that. I channel hand mudras sometimes. Oh yeah, absolutely. Ordo Santo Marga Sedia Tobrikia Santo Marga So Dia Dia Komasa Oh Tokuma So Oh Papaya Dia Sinedia Boko Papasa Coca Barnea Cordia Soto Sanoto Ordo Popra Santo. Yesterday's energy was really intense for me anyway. Yeah, we had a timeline shift. There's a lot that's been happening in this human resonance over the past couple of days too. And the planets are aligning. There's a lot happening. Gonna. It's been a little crazy. We are, yeah. And we've been preparing for it. That's why my guides brought me on here. That's why my guides brought me here to do this, to prepare us. Info on what I'm doing? What do you mean? Wah, desatoreto markete, satoreto sokonia terasi, pokobaba, dakomartea so, sataria. Oh, soberkadorsa. Oh, I'm planning on doing a class soon, y'all. I promise. But what I'm doing something that I'm certain you can't find in a book. I've been attuned in quantum healing, and I can't even explain it to you. I have been attuned by interdimensional beings. Dorsato, dia Coperna. So good morning, Renee. Satya. Bokomata Satokodia Sati. So do kya se mia okara satya sir. Grand Rising, Jackie. Soberto Diacorna Santa Corda. Yes, grounding is very important, especially in these higher frequencies. Because if you don't ground, it can cause all sorts of issues. Psychosis, it can be very harmful. Thank you for the heartbeat. Yes, drink your water. Push your energy into the earth. Like, imagine that your feet are roots. Push your energy into the earth. You can ground by going and putting your feet on the earth. Sometimes that helps. Thank you for the fire. Hugging a tree. Eating. Sometimes eating can help you ground. Just like pull your energy and push it down. Right? Push it into the earth. Push it into the earth. The more grounded you are, the higher you can go, right? Grounding is necessary. O propria sotetea mia cursa te asikir. O samor te soto. Ya sidia. Good morning. Te Copernia, do Copersi. Setia, Ornagia, Satia. Yesotia. Orsana. Orsata. Ordinea. Super delta, Copernea, Corsita. Santa, the Copertina. Good morning, Sheila. What time is it, y'all? Thank you. 9:54. Okay, cool. Get that heart chakra. Bloodstone. I'm in the heart chakra. Seteador, Yakornia, Dorsikia, Deasor, Satia, Shumatia, Sikiatos, Orgos, Ordeas, Gormatas. Thank you for the butterfly. Otasia, Bortiakia, Satia, Soberkayatia, Yaseriatia, Morcoperba, Setiatria, Samacasia, Dresitia Cormia, Desotoriama, Ekia Boreasa, Sikia Torsi, Decomata, Sacariatia, Ya, Nocopersi, Shumakata, Orsatia. Borsano, Diaquasia, Metiti, Sanato, Brikioto, Marmash, Sasha, Soragaya, Yasu, Diacorpia, Soraka, Diasota. Thank you, Jamie. Dio Morgani Sadia Copia Sidiano. Are you drinking enough water, Brittany? That's interesting. Thank you for the follow. Samordo Orsoma. No, don't. Get in here. Get this started. Thank you for the butterfly. That may be energy moving through your body, Sydney. Clear some of this out, yeah. Yes. That's actually what I'm doing right now. I'm clearing some things out so that they can get a better connection. Your third eye's opening. Just allow it to open. Relax it open. Don't resist it. Myself my glasses. Satya Ordo Gormastia Cordia Sumra Copra Orso Dia Drogonos. I call the Archangel Zadkiel and the Divine Flame. So the squirrel's like, human. Human. Orso. Tiagia. Semia. Supria. Tiesia. So. Ordo. Know what that was. Yeah, it was um, like a little being running across the floor or something. Hello, Jackie Fagan. Ecorsania Bordiatiasi. Yeah, it sounded like a little something running across the floor. Maybe a fairy or something. Who knows? Shanti Shanti. So, yeah. Sakura. Santeya. Have a wonderful day, Sydney. Oh, I believe it. Singing it all. I am not, I don't know enough about the mudras to really speak about them. I do them. Oh, thank you. I usually go into a channel when I'm doing mudras. Thank you for the butterfly. Ground your energy, Maria. Let's do something very specific. Let's go ahead and ground into this new timeline here. Let's ground into this new timeline and let's shed some of that stuff, right? Some of the things that are making us uncomfortable, some of the things that feel off. All right, let's ground. Take a deep breath. Push into the earth. Imagine that your feet are roots going straight down. Now imagine that they go out in all directions. Let's do it again. on. Ground deep, 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 and wide into the earth. Now, let's clear and shed all of the old, the systems, the beliefs, the energies, the things that we feel no longer serve us. Push it out. Just let it shed. Vasatya, Drekya Nursatya, Simiato. Let's attune ourselves to this new timeline that we are in, this new energy, this high frequency. Satya Norkya Trasai. Yes or yeah. Shed. Expand. Allow your awareness to open and expand, shedding anything that no longer serves you. Release. Open. Align. Expand. Ursocordia, sebeacornetia, setiato, breacato, samoto. There's CNF. Alright, how's that feel? That feels much better. Alright. Thank you for the roses, Kim. So throughout the day, just do that and just release. Allow it to open. Your crown's getting a lot of energy right now, so just relax it open, right? Yes, shedding like a serpent. Yes, shedding it all off. Letting it go. Shed and expand. Shed and expand. Shed and expand. Ground. Make sure you're grounded really good so you're very stable. Shed and expand. Let's get in that solar plexus right there. How about that? Ramada sa sa se so hung. Thank you. Ramada sa sa se so hung. 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 Clear out that solar plexus and remind all of these energies who we are. Ramada sa sa se so hung. Sun, moon, earth, infinity, I am thee. Ramada sa sa se so hung. Ramada sa sa se so hung. Akatia so perteconoria so metiasi. Poco pertaya soriano gieteria so. Beketia. Decadia. Sopadia nikia so. Prosatoria picato. Nesetia homartia hokariatia. Satiriato samokopria satiato. Precomarna satiriatie decomarto. Seriato. Sato. Torano Persiti. Thank y'all for the likes. We're almost 200,000. Where's Crystal? She's not in here today. Where's Crystal? Yeah, that was intense. That was definitely a solar plexus attunement there. Empowerment. Oh, yeah? Greatest of all time. Tapping is clapping. I love that. Hello, angel. You're welcome. Yeah, let's try to get to 100,000 before we get out of here. As soon as I started channeling. Yeah, where is Crystal? That's interesting. She's not on here. I'll have to reach out and see how she's doing. See if she's okay. I know this intense energy can be overwhelming. Yeah. Thank you for the follow. Thank y'all for sharing the live and liking the live. Yeah, I think April is the redheaded stepchild. I think something's going on with her phone. She was in here yesterday and she said she's having a hard time with her phone. It won't charge or something. So she's having a tough time. Thank you for the subscription. I think something happens when I get like 50. I don't know. She dropped it in water, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's been a lot of energy for a few days. It's starting to settle. I'm starting to settle into it now. I'm starting to acclimate to it better. Grand Rising, Allie. How are you? So, I feel much better today. A little less dreamy. It was like a dream. It was like walking through a dream. Yes. Yes, Danny. Yeah, I had to eat meat yesterday to ground, to help me ground. And I don't eat meat. It's a general rule. But I had to eat, I ate chili, like red chili. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure that's happening too. Did you? Yeah, I did too. I had to. I was like, I gotta eat. I need something red and heavy and to help me. And that's, oh yeah, yeah, for sure. For sure. I mean, it's all, yeah. The shedding, my shedding yesterday was really uncomfortable. I didn't, it didn't, it was just uncomfortable, you know, but you have to allow it, you know, allow it, not turn it off, not shut it down or push it down. And like today, I'm noticing everything is bigger. Like it's subtle, like the shop looks bigger. Even outside looks bigger. Like there's more space. My house is bigger. There's more space. I can't explain it, but it's different. It's definitely different than it was. So it's really kind of cool. Yes, everything is real bright today. Same, I feel the same way. It's much brighter, it's much broader, it's expanded, and I can tell that it's expanded. It's like really interesting. Are you on a fast? Yeah, my hair's lighter today than it was yesterday. Yesterday it was much darker. It was like I was like, my hair looks dark. Yeah, my hair was darker. It was like even under my eyes, like I had dark circles under my eyes yesterday. I looked really, really tired all day yesterday. I was like, man, I just looked, you know, it was really interesting. It was like all that old energy was darker and it was shedding and it was all coming to the top and shedding off. It was like coming up and shedding. And so it was very interesting. And it was like, I looked really tired yesterday. I had swollen eyes and it was just like, yeah. Yeah, I did see the Schumann resonance today. There's a lot going on. I've seen a couple of people talk about it. One person said that it's 4 timelines on top of one another, that's what their guide said. And so it's definitely something going on with the timelines, and I can sense it. I feel it. I see it. I smell it. I mean, it's like, it's totally, happening. And I think, our collective is definitely right in the middle of it. You know, we are experiencing it together, and, you know, that's just what's going on. You know, it just is. And, even my wife is like, you know, experiencing it. So, it's real interesting. It's powerful, real powerful. And I'm loving it. It's been very intense. Yeah, yeah. And we were talking about it yesterday. You know, when a serpent sheds, it gets real irritable, and you know, it feels, you know, and that shedding can be, it can feel very uncomfortable, and it can make us irritable. It's like, I'm sure it is. I'm sure, Maria, that it is, Marie, that we are like, when we get in these higher frequencies, the lower frequencies have to like, they fall off unless we lower our frequency, right? And so it starts to kind of, it rises to the top. It's kind of like when you are purifying metal like gold. You heat it up with fire and all the impurities rise to the top because the fire makes the impurities rise to the top. It's kind of like these frequencies. They bring all this energy that's no longer serving us to the top, and then it falls off. It sheds. And that's the way I'm seeing it and the way I'm experiencing it. Triple shed without eating. Wow. That's amazing. Yeah, and the planets align tomorrow. There's really a lot happening. The new moon is today in Pisces, you know, and that Piscean energy is super, super, you know, ethereal, real dreamy. You got to stay grounded. You got to stay ground with all this Pisces energy going on. There's a lot of, you got to, yes, we've been calling on that dragon energy. We've opened up that dragon energy. We've done that in here. We have done attunements in that dragon energy. We're all waking up to our dragon. We're getting our dragons back. Serpent dragon. Well, thank you. Ortasai Yekumai Sopra Kuma Bra Dia Yakuma Sopreto Corsa Simitia Satatari Kiator Boko Permai Simia Corso Orno Beatia Sopompa. I'm fire and water. Do we make it to 100? Y'all are amazing. Good job. Thank y'all so much. Y'all are so incredible. I'm so honored to have this community, to be a part of this community. And I have an appointment with you today, right? We have a Reiki session. Thank y'all for holding space for me. Is it next week? I thought it was today. Oh. I've got you down for today. I'll move it to next week. Yes, I can, Court. I love that, Lindsay. Yes, she did. She did. Has more spirals than the other. I gotta make me a new set of spirals. Have a wonderful day. Let's go ahead and ground our energy. Ground. One more time. All right, guys. So remember, take care of yourself today. When you're feeling overwhelmed, ground, way down, way out, and shed, release and expand, and do that as often as you need to. And allow that energy. Oh, there's Renee. Yeah. Renee, did you see the portal? Anyway, yeah, I'm going to go back and watch the rest of the live because everybody says that the portal opened up several times. It wasn't just one time. So I'm going to go see if I can find them all. That's real interesting. All right, guys. I love y'all very much. And if y'all need anything, I'm going to go and look at that. I'm going to play with it some, Corey. That's a great idea. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Anna, get with me and let's make sure, I want to make sure I got your date right. I've got you down for today, so I'm glad I mentioned it. All right, guys. I love y'all, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Channel your dragon energy. Get with the unicorns. Have a magical day. I love y'all. Namaste.